You look a little pale.
Look a little blue.
You're live, man.
Well, I can't tell if anybody's in here. I'm trying to pull it up on my other phone so I can see from from the YouTube side.
It just popped up on my.
Why does it always show that black shirt as my live thing?
Somebody's already liked it. Did you like it?
I didn't like it.
Look.
Yeah, YouTube on my other phone's way behind.
Oh, really? Well, YouTube's
Yeah.
always, there's a delay on YouTube.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's definitely behind. You can't hear my other phone, can you?
Yes.
Oh, you can?
I sure can.
I'll just turn it down and watch on this
Yeah,
one.
turn it down. Now you
Hang
should.
on, I'm gonna be messing with stuff for a minute because I'm gonna go share you out on my community feed.
That Shiner guy said you.
Oh, I see the comments now. What's up, China guy?
I'm not ignoring anybody, but for the next couple minutes, I'm not gonna be looking at this because I'm messing with something.
I don't like how you have to actually pull up the fucking comments onto the front of the screen. That's crazy. Whenever you're actually watching from the YouTube side, they're just kind of rolling up as you're watching. What y'all doing, man? I don't know if I disappear when I pull up the comments or not.
You have it.
I haven't disappeared? Okay. I appreciate you sharing it, man. Hey, if any of y'all want to jump up and got something to say, I can jump up too. Anybody? Trying to, I guess, come on. Still alive. Been way too cold, way too windy. This whole last almost 2 months.
I only lied to you. He just went. He had a chance to go this morning. Backed out.
Yeah, 19 degrees. I ain't got none of that winter clothes.
You put layers on, man. Layers.
Shit, I'd be 5 shirts in, 3 pairs of pants, two.
That'd be all right. Through the day, as it warms up, you just take one off at a time.
Phew. It didn't warm up though. It got like 31 was the high.
Oh shoot, it got like 43 here today.
Shit, it stayed at like 31, and the wind chill is what made it really cold. That wind felt like it's biting you.
That wind wasn't even hardly moving here.
See, that's why I don't know what's been going on down here. It's been up a freaking wind. I mean,
well, you're a good bit north from me.
Like 18 to 20 mile an hour, if not, 18 to 20 most of every day.
Sunfish for fish. I'm trying to think. I don't know that I know that channel. There's a couple sunfishes out there. I don't think that's one of them that I.
He's been on there for a minute. Are you going crappie fishing tomorrow? I forgot where he's from. Where you from, Shiner guy?
Shiner's from Florida.
Oh, he's from Florida?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing crappie fishing when you live in
Florida? I mean, you haven't been watching smallwater charter stuff here lately. That's mostly what they're doing. It's crappie fishing.
I couldn't do it. If I had Florida, man, I'd be hitting the ocean catching me a shark. Or a peacock bass or something. If the ocean was next to me, that'd be my main 2 objectives.
Well, Shiner, I know smallwater. He's talking about that whenever we come down there, that you're probably going to be out there with your boat some of the days fishing. That'd be pretty cool.
We get to meet
see you out there and meet you. There's smallwater charter. Speak of the devil. We talked him up. Yeah. There he is.
I don't even see him.
I don't know sunfish. I'm sorry, man. I'm bad with names, and there's several sunfish, different variations of sunfishes out there for a few channels. So that'll kind of run together to me.
40 degrees, man. I think it's like 20 something right now here. Where's it show smallwater? You don't even show them, man.
You gotta look closely.
Look right there.
Oh, there he is. I see a hello, Rob.
It's 27 degrees right now.
It's 27 degrees here.
Take Rattle Trap with us when we get down to Florida.
Where?
Him and Smallwater. Rattle Trap's your good buddy, ain't he, John?
Take Curtis with you too.
Yeah, Rattle Trap fishing. You know Rattle Trap.
Oh yeah. I guess my comments are a little bit behind or something.
Well, are you looking at YouTube or are you looking at StreamYard?
The StreamYard. I turned off the other phone so it wasn't echoing or anything.
You can turn it down.
Small horses, no.
You what?
No.
I think that was Sunfish King, though, wasn't it, Shiner, that ran that tournament? Sunfish King is the one always doing the tournaments, ain't he? That's who it is, ain't it, Jacob, that does the online tournaments a lot? It's Sunfish King, isn't it?
The one that I fished in was the Jesse Lopez one.
Whatever. What is he planning on getting back in YouTube?
I thought he was for a minute. He started jumping in, but he's really just jumping in on that place that he's whatever you want to call it, fish farm or whatever, Eternal Outdoors.
He's still just having a pretty rough time, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. The gist I got was the wife wasn't too happy. And it kind of does make it a little complicated when you're constantly worried about editing videos or constantly getting a video or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Unless they're with you, and then you're off by yourself.
That's what I thought, John. I was thinking it was Sunfish King that did that one.
Yeah, I ain't seen that one.
I know this thing's wrong. It says 1 watching now, and I mean, obviously, we've got at least 3 in here.
I'm watching too.
And Bailey's watching.
This thing's all screwy.
It says 2 watching on mine.
Yeah, Shiner, I forgot about John ice fishing today. Y'all find y'all's little patch of ice?
Hurricane was a little frozen in a bunch of spots.
No, I could have found some ice.
Yeah, it's cold. I don't know why it keeps getting so freaking cold. The Canadian wind needs to stay up in Canada. Canada, however.
I never heard of Canadian.
Canada, my bad.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Canada.
Canadian. Yee. Ice got them.
I guess
I
I'm gonna
thought
drop
it was
Tuscaloosa and go throw some Ned Riggs and shake heads around.
Well, it says it's supposed to be 50 something down here tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna try to get in the damn kayak, hoping I get froze to it.
If your sister didn't have to be at work at 2:00, I'd still want to go hit up Bay Springs, but I mean, I ain't gonna have time. I mean, by the time I get up there, I'd have to leave there by 11:30, 12 o'clock to get back for her to make it back in time for her to go to work.
That's probably when they just start biting.
From
Yeah, exactly.
50 degrees.
I lost weight. The hell you talking about? What you talking about? Losing weight. The fucking furniture factory's whooping my ass.
So maybe the camera angle, but you do look like it. COVID may have did it too, though.
Yeah, if I shaved all this off my face.
It's a loose shirt.
Huh.
Blaming on the loose shirt. Don't freeze it.
Yeah, what you talking about? That's a nipple.
Did you lose your sense of taste this time?
No. I had the worst headache I ever had in my life. That's
You
about
did
it.
say everything tastes like medicine.
And I did have a bad medicine taste where everything I was eating and tried to swallow it tastes like medicine. It was a little weird.
So you said your face. So I guess it's all your peach fuzz you shaved off. But if I shaved all this off, my face would look fatter.
Hey, peach fuzz.
This helps to slim my face down.
It's a shitty grown beard, but it's a beard.
Shoot, mine's about got my neck covered up to my shirt hole.
Yeah, you part Sasquatch, though. I'm not. I'm like the Cherokee. Them things were smooth. They didn't grow beards.
Yeah, Cherokee and Choctaw.
Yeah, they were always smooth. They didn't grow beards. And I got the damn
I've got Irish.
Irish. Yeah, there it is. They grow pretty good beards.
Irish folks grow beards pretty good, man.
That's why you got the
You probably
ginger
got
color
like-
in yours.
You
I
probably got like 2%.
just got less Irish, I guess, but I got it from Mama and them. Mostly Cherokee, though.
He said Matt sitting in a mountaintop.
I wish I was, for real, though. Wish I was sitting right there in the mountains.
He is part slap a hoe. You funny. I can't wait to beat your ass in pool. And then me and Matt is gonna be in our own boat when we get up there, so we're gonna have a little competition.
See, that ain't fair, though.
Yeah, it is. With our skills and techniques and everything, we can go up in there and show them out. You gotta have confidence.
All right, whatever.
Confidence, man. Confidence. We gotta make it interesting, man.
I mean, I'm down for doing a little competition video. I mean, we'll do that. I mean, it'll be something that'll get some views, no doubt.
Have some type of little competition. It ain't gotta be
We're
money.
gonna
Just
have to,
bragging
we're
rights.
gonna have to bring the whole Enu rig back.
I'm gonna pull it all back.
Drive them
the
views, man.
And that mangrove lure, it's way easier to make.
I mean, that feller, dude.
Hey, that thing was way easier to make.
You're right, John. It ain't a competition. We can call it a competition for video sakes.
So you gotta have confidence, huh? That's what makes it a game.
He's got all the confidence he needs.
Well, I'm
I don't know
gonna
what this is here. A Bun Rent.
I'm gonna show him. Who?
Bun Rent. Who is this? I'm gonna put him in timeout.
I don't know what that means. I'm American, buddy. Inglioso.
I don't know why I timed him out. I just did it.
Well, I've never seen it before. We put the W in SWC.
He's got a mama on his team. I've got you.
That's all we need, man.
I'm telling you, he's gonna be better at fishing that type of stuff y'all got than I am, though. That's more what he's used to. That grass and all that stuff. That's more up your alley.
I'll figure it out.
I'm a deep rocky area fisherman. Everywhere I fish is deep and rocky.
Because the damn Lake Tuscaloosa.
I mean, everywhere really. I mean, Lake Tuscaloosa, the freaking Warrior River is fairly deep and got lots of rock.
Most of my
I ain't
lakes
got
right now,
I ain't
grass.
got the shallow grass type fisheries.
That's all I really fish is the grass, the logs, fucking mud, lily pads. They got lily pads up there, don't they? I ain't seen none.
I don't know. They got the floating hydrilla mats and stuff.
Oh, we got the lily pads. Motherfuckers are.
Yeah, when I say deep shiner, I mean the main lake that I fish. I mean it's over 100 foot deep in some spots.
Oh yeah, you always fishing off them rock walls.
Most of the spots that I'm chunking my daggum shaky heads in trying to catch a spotted bass are, I mean, they'll have little ledges that run up to about 4 to 6 feet, but then it's immediately dropping to 20 feet, just dropping off the face of a cliff down through there.
See, just like what's his name said, their deep is only like 8 feet. So shallow water is my ball game.
That's what I'm saying. It's the stuff they fish reminds me a lot of some of the stuff that you fish. So I mean, it's definitely going to be more up your alley than mine.
Yeah, back at you.
I mean, I can fish it, but it's not what I'm accustomed to. Not what I usually fish.
Well, I got my certain lures that I know there's something I work. And plus all the stuff that I want. And the new shit I'm trying. Because I usually don't like that finesse bullshit that you like to do. I'm trying to get into a little
some of these power bait max scent.
I got those.
You do got some little dead worms.
Not the exact brand, but I got a different brand.
Well, that's the max scent, man. They bite it, they don't let go.
And these things too, man. These look like real minnows and they're really, really gooey. You drop those on that rig and just let it sink. They're weightless. See, I got some stuff that I ain't got to try yet, but it's gonna make some good videos. And Matt, look what else I got. Check this out.
Got some max scent stinkos too.
Check this out. Guess what's in this box? See the box?
What's that? If you're real, what kind of reel you got?
Man, real.
You got a Corrado DC?
A what? The fuck is that?
Oh, you got another GoPro.
Yeah.
So you got 2 of them now?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that, a 7 black?
Yeah, 7 black.
Man, I saw a 8 on Marketplace for like $180 the other day.
For real?
Yeah.
At least this one's brand new though. Like it was like $400. Damn, I can't even get it out of the case. Yeah, it's a Hero Black though. I can't get it out of the case. At least it's got all the parts to it.
I keep wanting to buy me an actual, real, regular camera, but I don't know. I can't pull the trigger on spending that much money.
My favorite part is this, man. The fucking other GoPro one barely lasts an hour. This one actually has the 3 batteries.
Probably about to put lithium batteries in my daggone boat too.
How many of these batteries you got?
Let's see. One of them burn out. I've only got 3 right now. Two of them burn out on me.
See, that's one main reason I got that, because fucking going up there with you and then trying to fit and only having an hour's worth of footage making. If we're out on the water for like 3 to 6 hours, that means all the rest of that time will be wasted because I won't be able to get no video out of it.
Well, you'll like having multiple cameras, just being able to get multiple angles and stuff. I mean, you'll like that.
So I know with your 2 and then my 2, we can have every angle we need on that damn boat.
Oh, shoot, man. I mean, you seen that last video of mine. I got all kind of angles figured out now.
And then I got the
I got a GoPro mount put on the back of my truck right above the ball. That way you can see the ball when it's going towards the boat. Then obviously I got my drone, which can get all kind of shots.
hell. The only it sucks is if you got some of the angles that I need, and if I got some angles you need, then I have to swap back and forth and do all that crap.
Well, I can always send them to you. I mean, they ain't nothing.
How do you send it though? Does it have to do like a message or through the app itself?
What you need to do is get a Google Drive account. That way I can just put them in a folder on there and they'll be there.
Is it free? I got iCloud, I think. Hashtag 7 Black Lives Matter. Hell yeah. Yeah, that white one, man, it's pretty good camera. It just don't last. It literally will barely, if I have a steady rolling or a couple 10-minute clips within an hour or 45 minutes, it's dead.
Shoot, that white of mine's got better battery life than my 8.
But the white one, though, I can have my little chest strap and I have the battery pack down inside there. And I plug that battery pack. As long as I got it going with the battery pack, it'll last all day. But I got to have the chest strap holding the fucking battery with the cord hanging from my head.
Shoot, that white of mine runs all day just by itself, just about.
Off one of these batteries?
Well, the white don't have interchangeable batteries.
Oh. You talking about the one I got?
I mean, it's just like the one you got, but mine must have a better battery in it or something, because that sucker will run forever.
This thing sucks. Like, if I even, accidentally have it halfway charged and leave it on for
my 8 though, it chews those batteries. I mean, you're constantly replacing batteries in that sucker.
What about you ain't got the 7 Black, do you?
No, I got a 7 white and an 8.
I hope it does good. That's another multiple battery.
Way to go, which is right on those external batteries. I mean, definitely the way to go. And then on that 7 Black, you've got that external battery. If you don't run an internal battery in it, only have it hooked to the external, it does away with a lot of the overheating problems this thing's gonna have.
Huh. Oh, how long does your battery last, Shiner guy? A steady rolling.
Those interchangeable batteries, man, they chew through them.
Damn, I figured more expensive and better upgrade.
I mean, you got the option to put another battery in it when one dies, but it goes through those batteries quick.
I know, as long as it's on the battery pack, it's good for all day. But without it, it's over.
See, I never have bought an external battery. I need to, but I just never have done it.
But tomorrow I'm gonna try to get on the water. I hope.
But I keep finding myself looking at the daggone Canon cameras. I wanna get one.
Yeah,
So much money to drop at once though.
That's a lot of money.
I guess what I'm gonna do is save up my money from YouTube and once I get enough saved up to buy it with that money instead of buying it with my normal money.
Hell yeah.
Buy it with that YouTube money and shoot, expense it as a dead business expense for the camera for the channel.
Damn. Lamar Charter says Retro has a big camera. It's not easy in a boat.
Well, yeah, that's where I got exposed to the big channel was with Brant, obviously, because he uses a deadgum big camera.
Well, can't you buy the same tripod that I'm using right now and just kind of have it bolted into your boat to where
Which
it's swivel?
that big camera of his didn't cause him no problem when we were out there. Which, I mean, I'm not sure. Retro may be trying to run his on tripod or something. I don't know. You'd be able to speak on that, John. I don't know what Retro is doing exactly, but the way Brant was doing it, he just has his camera. He's hand holding that big camera and using it for certain shots.
But he's got that
Only
big guy.
pulling that thing out and using it for certain shots. So it didn't really seem to cause a problem that way.
He's got that other guy that's fucking always being his cameraman, though.
Nah, Ron ain't no cameraman.
Yeah, that's all I see most is him holding the damn camera talking
They
behind it.
call him cameraman Ron, but he ain't.
30 to 45 minutes. Whew.
He uses handhold too.
I had to put it safe for fishing.
Uh,
That's what you need to get, though. I'd get a tripod and have it just bolted to the boat where you can swivel it back and forth like this one's got a handle on it.
See, I'm trying to think. When I was out there with Brant that day, the only times he pulled that big camera out and used it for the intro for the video, and then he used it for he used it a couple times when me and Beach Bum were fighting fish just to get shots of those when he wasn't trying to land a fish, but when we were, and then he used it for when we went to take thumbnail pictures for his video. We went over by the bridge to get a thumbnail picture, and he used that big camera for that too.
Because it looks the best, and that's the areas that the people would see first. So he wants it looking good as possible. My GoPro fits into a mount that fits onto my navigation light port. Yeah. No, if you had a tripod on a swivel with the handle, you just spin it around in whatever direction you need.
You talking about one of those yellow tech sticks, Shiner?
I just know this one.
I rigged up my own. I put a daggum GoPro bicycle mount around my daggum light, my back light on my boat. I put a bicycle mount for the GoPro on it. I stick my GoPro on that.
Hey, what works.
Hey, and I'll run a daggum long cord for my cigarette lighter thing in my boat. I'll run it back there to it, so it's charging the whole time, just like the Yellow Tech does. So hey, why not save a little bit of money?
Yeah.
That's what I figured he was talking about was Yellow Tech. I made mine made my own Yellow Tech. And mine charges while it's in port too, John.
It's
got a really long cord ran to it, sticking in it. It ain't charging the same way as it is, but hey, at the end of the day, it's still charging. Redneck engineering.
Yours is just smart kid engineering. Got a little common sense.
Cranking and yanking in here. What's up, James?
Mike's in here?
Home. What's up, man?
Yeah, we got the best ones in here. What's up, y'all? I mount the GoPro to mama. Yeah, you can just tell her which direction to look.
James, I know you're a Cinco man. You ever tried these Berkeley Power Bait Max Scent stick bait type things yet?
That's what I was doing. I figure which ones I got.
Things they don't smell too good. Stinky little things.
I got them somewhere.
What you hunting? Cinco?
The kind that I got. I always take mine out of the packs. I don't know why. All I got is these freaking dividers inside that bag. So
I'll tell you though, you gotta watch it with those Power Bait Max Scent Cincos. The couple that I have, I hadn't used them that much, but when I have used them, when them suckers hit them things, they want to eat it. They trying to swallow that sucker. They get hooked deep just about every time with them daggum things.
Mine was a little small.
Just for outdoors or something, man.
I guess I didn't use them all. I know they didn't last long when I had them.
I can't use the hat mount shiner. I'm looking around all over the place too much. I'll get you daggum dizzy if I'm trying to use the hat mount. I'm ever just looking all over the place. Camera jumping everywhere.
That's the best part, though. Any angle, anything happens, you're instantly gonna flick to that direction.
But I mean, I'm constantly looking around too much. I mean, it's just like
I try to be still. I just know I've missed way too many times on my chest. Yeah, these little things. Whatever this is.
I like the OG Yamamoto Senkos. I mean, they tear up easy, but that's my go-to. What's that?
It's some type of one of those goes on a net rig.
Some type of net rig, yeah.
It comes on those. I'm waiting to try those at freaking Lake Tuscaloosa.
I mean, whenever you come down again, I mean, they will definitely bite them there.
And I bought all these damn things, but the stupid tail came off. So now that's pretty useless. Swims retardedly. Spending like $16 for this little thing.
I got to look at my whole head, Shiner. I got to rotate and look around. I can't get used to them hat mounts. The Gilly.
Yeah, as soon as he sent me these Bruiser baits, though, was right when everything was slowing down.
I had a chance to use them, really.
When the pop of this summer starts, that's what I'm going to be throwing. Because they're a little sturdier. They'll last a whole lot longer. Like the mother lures, my KVDs are my number ones, but they don't last long because they get tore up so quick. So I'm hoping that fixes it. The only thing that sucks about them as being like so tough is that it's really hard to get the hook to come through. So if you ain't already got the hook showing through it just enough to where it don't get snagged, then it's kind of hard to set the hook. So you got to throw a shoulder into it every bite. That's the only thing. Yum dingers. Shit, the last video I made, though, it was freezing cold. I couldn't get nothing to bite. But then I put this little Bruiser bait fluke or whatever y'all call them. Whatever this one is that y'all see me.
I'm saying the Rooster guy's a bot. Is he actually a bot?
I was tearing them up.
No, Rooster's not a bot. You're saying that Patrick Tate, is that who we're saying is a bot? I just want to make sure I get the right person. I think that's what we're saying.
Small on charters, you need to get some of these fucking unicorn things.
They had to run for a minute. He said he'll be back shortly.
Okay. Well, if he comes back, he needs to get some of these Bobby Garland's crappie jigs. These things right here are big.
Shaky head season right now.
I'm talking for them crappie.
Best shaky head in the game right there. The owner ultra head shaky. That's it. Can't beat it.
These crappie jigs right here. You ain't even got to use no live minnows. You drop one of these down there and twitch it a couple times.
That's what I thought, Mike. I thought we were talking Patrick. I just wanted to make sure.
Who are they talking about? They talking about the Patrick Tate?
Oh, we got it. That's why we got to set up some more mods on your channel. That way, they when they see bots, they can get them.
I don't know how to do none of
that. You should be able to just click on them on your chat on the YouTube side. Set them as mod.
Sure. Yeah, it won't let me actually click on it from this. I have to do it directly from YouTube.
Yeah, you got to do it on the YouTube side. Yep.
Yeah, because with this one, let me click on. It's making me like copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, that GoPro ain't mine. It's Mom's, but she fucking got it bought, and she's not gonna use it till softball season starts. So it's gonna be mine until then.
So what's she gonna do with the GoPro anyway?
For the damn softball games, to video that because they got a softball page to where they get donations and sponsors to help pay for different stuff that they do for some of the tournaments and crap. So it ain't directly out of all of our pockets. Because some of them jerseys and some of them bags and all that stuff for the help throwing in for the whole team cost like $600 to $800. So that's like at least $100 a head or $150 a head. Instead of us taking directly out of the pocket, we can do little like car washes or different stuff like that. And people can go to the page and donate for the team. It'll help buy drinks and snacks and Gatorades and stuff. So she's made that page, and now they actually got a good bit of people on there. Like last year, we didn't even have to pay for most of the stuff, except for pay for to get in the games, and plus us to pay to get in the games.
I would see, Mike.
Well, I'm gonna make him a little moderator, however you do it. That's just press add moderator.
Yeah, uh-huh.
There you go.
That's why a lot of them guys like make tons of moderators just so they can. I mean, they pretty much handle the bots almost as soon as they get on there. When you got a bunch of mods.
Well, I'm gonna put the people I know that will actually
Yeah, right.
end up showing up if we ever do. So where are you talking about going fishing tomorrow?
Lake Tuscaloosa.
Oh, you going there?
Home with a little bass.
I'd go back out there, freaking Lake Fayette, try to bust in some big ones.
Man. Those largemouth, they get funny if it's cold weather like this. The spots, I know I can go out there and catch them.
That's why I was wondering if did you catch anything on that last video?
No.
Did you catch that one?
Man, they were just looking at I was watching them on the active target. They were just looking at my lure. My head didn't want no part of it. They're swimming up to it, looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I don't want that.
For real? That's crazy. Even the wacky rig?
The largemouth, though, they get funny, man, when it gets super cold like it is right now. The spots, they don't care. You find them spots, you throw a little swim bait, they're going to eat it still.
Every time I caught a spot, they were in deep, cold water anyways, even during the summer.
I told your sister at work, but I'm only busting tables.
That's my shiner. That's why he's crappie fishing in the morning. It ain't as cold. I mean, it's not as cold down there as it is up here, but he knows what I'm talking about. The largemouth, they just get funny. They get funny with that cold weather, man.
Oh, yeah, but down here, Hurricane knows that it's shallow and they ain't got too many places to run. So as long as you can get a lure that looks presentable in front of them, they'll eat it.
They still got to get funny with that cold weather, though, don't they?
Yeah. The bigger ones, like the last time I went out, I didn't even tell you about that. I think in the video you see me miss the big one. But you already know I keep my drag tight. And whenever I hooked in on that and I threw in the video, you pulled my drag and it popped off.
I gotta start figuring out how I'm gonna rig, what rods I'm gonna rig up for Florida, and how I'm gonna rig them up, what kind of line I'm gonna put on them.
That's what I was just telling Bailey, because half my lines, like I went to this catfish pond, I was trying to make this last video, and I got there, and then my camera was dead. Sat on the charger all night, so I guess it wasn't hugged in all the way or something, but it didn't charge. So I went there and was like, screw it, we're already here, so I'm not gonna not fish. And I ended up breaking off a couple times out there, and that took almost all my line on my main reels.
I'll probably rig up some of my daggum. I know I'll carry that daggum 7'6" extra heavy ducket. Probably put some daggum 65 or 80 pound braid on that thing.
I gotta reline them all. I'm gonna set one of them big ones up for a shark though. I'm gonna have some damn big old fishing line on it, and some steel leaders. This time they ain't cutting me off.
30 pound braid, no leader.
Shit, I'm gonna run a damn big old leader too.
Well, now John's he's talking about for fishing the bass down there.
Oh,
you're talking about trying to catch shark.
Hell yeah, that's my objective, man. I gotta get me a shark on the line. Every time I've hooked into one, they break me off or get right there to the edge and it snap. Like that
It's
one.
It's hard for me not to run leader. I'm even bass fishing. I'm all the time got a leader tied on.
I've never had to use one. I started using it when you were showing me how to do it up there in the ocean and shit. Except for that, nah. Or up there at Fayette.
That one spinning rod and reel you won in that contest, it'll probably be good to rig up down there. You can do it the way John's talking about with that 30 pound braid. Just put 30 pound braid on it, 'cause that's about the size of the combos they use.
Yeah, this one's ready to go.
Yeah. I think that's about a 4,000. That's about a 3,000 or 4,000 size reel. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's a Serpent 4000.
Yeah.
And that's a rod. Pisgah Fun 4000 is a Viper X.
But yeah, that one will be good for going down there.
I still got the lures too.
I mean, I'm gonna have some bait casts. I know all John and them uses those spinning reels, but I mean, I'll have some bait casters rigged up for sure.
This is a Lew's X530, whatever it is. But I'm gonna have them both rigged. I'm only gonna bring like 4 of those, 3 or 4 of them on the boat.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have a rod box full. I just got to figure out which ones I want to set up with different types of line and stuff for what I'm gonna be doing down there.
I'm
But
just gonna
I'll
have
have a
3 or
rod
4
box
of them on
full
the
of.
boat where I ain't got to swap. I can just pick it up and throw it. But since it's got grass, I want something for heavy and I want something for light, and I want something to kind of experiment with. Because I see they're always using the bruiser baits. I understand dedication and going behind the lures that you're kind of sponsored from, or that you're whatever you call it when you buy into it. What is that, Matt?
Hey, they work though.
What is it? That word? What you are for
I
GoPro?
don't know what you're trying to say.
What you are for GoPro, whatever it is.
Huh?
GoPro. Ain't you something by them? Whatever the word is.
Oh, I'm on a pro staff with them.
That's what it is. Yeah. Wherever you're behind, but you got to use.
I'm a bad
different
pro staff member though. I ain't good about promoting the companies I'm with.
Hey, that's the best lures I've ever used. I've caught bass, crappie, catfish, brim. I've caught every type of freshwater fish I can think of on those GoPros.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, John. Y'all, you can't argue with what y'all are doing. Y'all's work. No doubt those bruisers they get it done out there where y'all are fishing.
Oh yeah. That's what I say. They do work, but I would have to swap up a little bit just to see if I can get different fish or bigger fish or more in a quantity.
No, if it's they catch a ton of fish, they catch a bunch of big ones. I don't believe I would change nothing.
I'd have to just experiment. Different lures work at different times a little better. You've showed me that with that fucking Ned rig or whatever the hell you always use them.
Yeah, but if you notice, when I go to Lake Tuscaloosa, I throw finesse. I don't really try to power fish because that's how that fishery works. It's not a place you power fish. It's all finesse.
That's what I was saying. But see, even some of the lures that I know I could throw and catch something down here no matter what. As soon as I get up there, it's like nope.
It's like John and them know what works down there. So why change it?
I'll make sure everyone knows.
I'll tell you one thing. I know for sure I'm gonna have a big old Zoom Super Fluke tied on when I get down there.
He's sponsored by fucking.
I'm gonna have a dadgum chatterbait with a Zoom Super Fluke trailer down there.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna throw my secrets out right now.
I'm gonna have some kind of big old meat stick rigged up with a big old heavy weight and some kind of creature bait.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know if it'll be the right time of year for trying to punch nothing down there, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
I'm thinking these. Right
Probably
here,
won't be. They'll probably be spawning, won't they?
I think these right here do real good. I'm gonna come up there with my KVDs and my Kitex. And these lures, wherever the hell these things were, they're beastly. They're made different. It feels weird. It's like really, really gooey.
That'd be awesome. John Franger would hook you up with a new 10 boat.
What was it? Is that like Death by Magic? I think that's the name of them.
I have no idea what that is.
It's the weirdest name for a lure I've ever heard of. But these things right here are gooey. But they're sturdy though. That one lure I still got, and I caught like 7 fish off of it.
Oh, you best believe I'm gonna tie on one of them, couple of them bruiser bait swim baits that John sent me too. Get to use them down there.
I got all the packs on me. If my shit don't work, I'm gonna pull out his shit.
I'm gonna have a bruiser bait swim bait or two tied on.
And these, whatever this is. Isn't this like a sweet beaver or whatever the hell y'all call it? Or is this a crawfish thing? I like it. And these, they're gonna be coming in there too.
I'm gonna use y'all's little close to the water twitching technique, John. I can't remember what y'all called it, but y'all had a name for it. Where y'all had that swim bait close to the top of the water, and y'all just kind of.
See, I like white. I got the white lizards. And I'm definitely gonna frog fish. I don't think I've seen y'all do some frogs, but I got a white frog just for that.
I'm gonna pour some of my own plastics too out of this mold I got. I'm gonna pour some of them, bring some of my own worms down there.
See, that's what I was telling you, man.
I'm
As soon as I get
I'm gonna
the
mix
taxi,
me up some exotic colors and try to catch something I made.
I'm gonna buy something and make something that I've never seen before.
Tweaker Twitch, that's exactly what it was. I couldn't remember the name of it. You called it. I was over here thinking crackhead, meth head. I couldn't come up with the word tweaker for some reason though.
Weaker Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was before you got started watching Small Water Charters when they back when they do the Tweaker Twitch. Talked about doing the Tweaker Twitch with their swim baits.
You got plastic by the hundreds. Hey, I can't afford the hundreds. I can afford the 5-pack though.
I don't think you were on YouTube in the
I
YouTube stuff at that point.
I started August of last year. I think, anyways. I know it ain't been a year yet. But I'm gonna try to get out there. Let's hope the damn wind ain't blowing.
I've been watching a lot of Mikey Ball's videos from when he's down that way, trying to figure out how he fishes down that way.
Down where?
Whenever he's down in their area of Florida.
Oh, I seen one dude go with him and he didn't catch a fish. He tried to stay with that damn whopper plopper. Obviously, if something ain't working, swap it.
John, what do you know what lake it is that Mikey fishes at a lot during the summertime down there, where he's diving them daggum deep diving crankbaits, catching them monster bass? There's some lake down there in Central Florida where he's catching the piss out of them big ones with them old deep divers.
I wouldn't be able to be invited up there to fish with somebody and not catch one fish. I'd be embarrassed as hell.
What you talking about?
I can't remember which dude it was, but one of them went up there with small charge, didn't catch a single fish.
No, come on, man. You talk about cranking and yanking. How you gonna do that?
So I don't know who it was. I know he didn't catch a single fish.
Hey, I don't blame you, John. You and Bruiser Baits, I mean, y'all got a pretty sweet deal going on. I mean, y'all catch the piss out of fish on their product. I believe if I was him, I'd be hooking you up too, buddy.
Why don't you hook me up?
He's definitely talking about cranking.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Whoops.
I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm liable to get down there just like him because
No,
I don't think he's used to fishing that type of water, and I'm not neither. I'm liable to get down there and
I see him though. He's stuck with the whopper plopper almost the whole time. I would have took one of Mr. John's lures and went to twitching it.
I'm pretty sure, if I ain't mistaken, he used some of their Bruiser Baits. I know he did because in that video, Miss Lindy gave him pretty much the whole setup to tie on.
I think she gave it to him, but he didn't use it.
I think he did.
Did he, John?
No, he did for sure.
Because all I seen was even John telling
people who listen catch fish. It's right though, because I mean, right for sure.
Well, I'll definitely, if something's not working.
Think about the guided fishing trips you've been on. If you didn't listen to that guide, you probably wasn't gonna catch much of nothing.
I think if he would have left me alone, we could have hooked in some real shit. Especially fishing in mix. You don't know what you're gonna catch. We gotta do that again. Though. That was probably the funnest fishing trip I got to take.
That was an awesome trip, no doubt.
Especially that big ass shark tried to come up and eat a fish. He almost got yours. See, man, it's 25 degrees out here.
So how many you up to on TikTok now? What you up to?
1389, I think.
I know you have more than I do over there.
But you got more likes though.
Guess who follows me though? I got a big time follower.
Who?
He only follows 5 people.
Who?
Man with Beach Bum.
Oh, I ain't even added him. I got a badge from him on Facebook for some reason.
What?
I just got a badge from him this week or something. I don't. It says on
Probably top
Facebook.
fans. You comment a lot on stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, he just started doing TikTok a couple weeks ago, but he followed me. I'm like, oh man, cool, Bama Beach Bum.
Well, tell him to go check mine out. I got a little mixture of everything. See, tomorrow it's supposed to be 23. And the day after that's when
John's right though about having faith in what you throw, and you definitely got to have confidence. I mean, I know, shoot, confidence is big time.
sometimes confidence is a little bit of not enough
I
common
guess
sense.
the good thing is I do have plenty of confidence in flukes and fluke style baits.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that means something y'all catch a lot on. We'll be all right because I've got all the faith in the world in those style baits.
Look at all the lures he's using and look at all my videos. It's pretty much the same lures. It's just he uses the fluke way more than I do. That's why I was like, screw it, nothing's biting, so I'm gonna throw this damn fluke. And that's where I started catching them on. Couldn't catch them on nothing else.
Well, that's why I guess that's why I ain't worried about going down there and skunking out because I mean that is heck, flukes and swim baits both are high confidence baits for me.
That's my number one lures. I think my favorite lure, honestly, is the KVD or the freaking the Kitex or the Rage Swimmers. They're the same thing, just different names, I guess. But I ain't really
That's
got to try
my problem, John. Slow it down. I do. I've said it in some of my videos before. I tend to fish way too fast. I have to go in and make myself. I have to mentally make myself slow down.
Yeah, he used it all, but with no faith.
Like when I go out to Lake Tuscaloosa tomorrow, I'm going to have to force myself to fish as slow as I can.
Well, it being that damn cold.
Now, Mr. Joe wore them out on that video of yours. He's wearing them out.
See, you don't even show the wind. It fucking sucks. It says 0. Man, I hope there ain't no wind tomorrow. My ass will be fishing.
Mine was saying it's supposed to be out of the west at like 5 to 10 miles an hour.
But see, that's the only thing with mine. If you know where the sticks are in the very back where I always go,
Yeah.
the wind's blowing from my house back towards the other side. It makes it really hard to fish because I'm constantly trying to stay in the back and the wind's constantly trying to force you out. But if it's blowing from the dome back towards the gas station, it's perfect because then back there it's stiff as a board. But for the last 2 months,
if it's coming out of the west, it's going to be coming from over around your house where you're talking about.
that's the only thing that makes it hard because you're constantly getting blown. If you don't tie to a stump, you're getting blown on top of some more stumps.
I'm lying to you, man. I'm lying to you. I got my directions mixed up. That's blowing. That's blowing out of the east. If it's coming out of the west, it's going to be coming from the other side from the dam. It's going to be coming from the dam towards your house.
I see me going
It's going
backwards.
to be blowing you into the sticks. So that's exactly what you want, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier because I can start at the top and then let it work with the wind all the way back and just keep paddling up.
I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the lake backwards. But yeah, if it's blowing out of the west, it's going to be coming from the dam, blowing towards the stump field.
Yeah, but blowing out of the stump field, it's complicated because then you're fighting the wind.
I've been looking at a lot of maps of that Bay Springs Lake. It looks like it's got some pretty good stump fields on it up in some of them sloughs.
I seen that in that one dude's video.
We definitely sometime. I don't know if it'll be before we go down to Florida or after we get back, but we're getting out there a time or two sometime.
Hey, I'm ready as long as you ain't gonna have me out there freezing like a goddamn snowman.
We might wait till after we get back from Florida once these bass up here start getting into a pre-spawn sometime in March when they start moving up a little bit shallower. Go out there then and start hitting them up.
That's what I seen that he said was that no, they were going. It was starting to get cold when that video was.
That's one of the mountains out there in Cades Cove up there in Tennessee, John. Up there in the Smoky Mountains. I was looking through. I'm trying to figure out what picture I could put behind me on the green screen, and I saw that one. I'm like, yeah, I'll pull that out of my foam roll and put it in here.
Well, I'll swap from fast to slow. It depends on how many bites I get in which direction. Because you notice, man, after it got hotter, they wanted it faster. After it was more towards the morning, they wanted it real slow.
We're closing Donkey Land for 60 days, so we ain't gonna get to fish Donkey Land.
Why?
It says Shiner says that they're closing the ramp for 60 days.
Damn. Hey, can't we just like find a side of the ditch? We can find us a spot. We'll put that boat in there. We ain't gotta use that ramp. We'll pull out the old 4x4s or 6. or whatever it is.
But
Big
see,
boy.
John, even with Donkey Land closed, I mean, there's still a bunch of other lakes that we can fish. That's some pretty good sized ones in it, though, ain't it?
We still got to find Coastal Fever and hit up them snakeheads and them peacocks.
Yeah, I definitely want to put the boat in some of those canals and try to catch some of them. Try to catch some bigger ones.
Them snakeheads are like they got a good little fight to them. I've caught one before, but it was like out of a creek, a little smaller one. And I've caught the grinnells up there with y'all at Northside River or wherever the other one is.
Sipsy.
Yeah, Sipsy. And I've caught one grinnell down.
I never caught a snakehead though.
Yeah, I've caught the snakeheads. They were in the ponds and the creeks over there by Rainy Sod Farm down there.
I'd like to get a hold of them and clown knife fish is one I think we could.
That is a weird fish. That'd be nice. Can you eat them things?
Hooking up with Diva Doc.
What do you say?
It's a good luck hooking up with Diva Doc.
Who's that?
With Doc.
Huh? Oh, Doc. Okay. Well, if we can't hook up with him, he can at least give us some digits of a direction.
We don't need no digits. We just go find a boat ramp on a canal and stick it in and go.
I want to go to that one spot, though. He was throwing the frog, and the snakeheads were tearing it up. That looked like somewhere you could pull off the side of the road and just walk over there.
I done found plenty of boat ramps down in that area. Where you can stick in the canal and go.
Hell yeah. Anywhere we're going to put them kayaks, though, when he makes sure there ain't no alligators. That's a little too close to the water for me.
Yeah, like John says, you think he's the only one that knows? Yeah, I mean, definitely other folks that know.
Oh, yeah. But I figured making a video with all y'all would be pretty cool. Gators everywhere. Shit.
I just want to make, I mean, that was one of the goals I set for myself this year is make as many collaborations as I could. That's one thing I just want to do is do as many as I can.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I can't remember, but I think I said I had like 7 or 8 last year.
What was the
7 or 8.
name of the channel? I think I followed it, but I don't. If he's fishing Bay Springs, he has to live somewhere around me.
I don't know.
Because it ain't far unless he drove down here to fish there.
Saw that video of them dudes that caught all them big ones there. I think it was like F5 Outdoors or something.
I commented on there. I'm gonna end up trying to comment again and see exactly where he's at.
What's John saying? You want to be in a video with us? It's a different story. I'm lost. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm confused too.
I think John.
Huh?
His next comment makes me think I got him. I ain't sure though.
Huh? I'm confused. You lost me, sir. Ye being in a small water. Yeah. That's the point, man. Unless y'all just gonna let me come stay and say, hey. Or you gonna be in my video one.
Somebody's gonna be in somebody's video.
Yeah. You gotta take that butt whooping publicly.
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, confidence, faith. It's all in my blood.
You got the confidence.
Yes, sir.
Just have to see if you can back it up.
Faith will.
Daggone, what? Where'd he go? He run off. Hang on, let me go find him. Well, I don't know where he went to. I'm drawing a blank, John. I don't remember what days it was. I told you. Hang on, let me pull up the calendar and see. Well, I was thinking, John, it was like the week of the 28th, I think is what it was that we were talking about, wasn't it? The 28th of February. I mean, sorry. Where's all ye at? Where'd you go? That still sound like a good week for y'all. I'm going through checking out everything on the boat, make sure it's up for that haul. I'm gonna buy a couple. I'm gonna buy 2 brand new hubs with already have the bearings in them. That way, in case something does fail, I'm good to go. I mean, I'll have my impact wrench and everything with me, and we can just pop it off right there on the side of the road, put a new hub on, get right back to rolling. But I'm gonna go. We'll repack my bearings and everything, make sure they all look good, and then just have those spare hubs and spare bearings just in case of an emergency. Where all you went to? Well, you might not be coming back. I don't know. Oh, Shiner, definitely don't want a wheel coming off. That is not a fun experience at all. Don't want to do that. Oh, yeah, I already covered the watch hours, no problem. No problem at all. There he comes. He is coming back. Is that
Oh,
there he is?
yeah.
Do
I was trying to read.
What?
I was trying to read. It kicked me off. There we go. Did you tell John when you talking about coming?
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
I was going to start messaging him more about it here in the next couple of weeks once we start getting closer. Just wasn't going to bother him too much right now until we get a little bit closer to it.
Huh?
As if Florida's closed today that you're wanting to come.
I see. Always stabbing my ribs and shit.
Well, definitely once we get a little bit closer, John, I'll get with you and we'll try to get the details ironed out, try to get everything figured out right there the last couple of weeks before we come, I guess. That sounds good.
Yeah, because I couldn't even. I told my old job to offer me my job back that I couldn't even start because they wanted me to start this Monday. And I was like, nope. I'll be on a 90-day probation and I'll have to miss for them 5 days. And I'm not going to get fired as soon as I get my old job back.
What we're talking about right now, Shiner, is riding down that Sunday, leaving out from here that Sunday morning and making the drive down that way. And then probably staying down south till Friday or so and heading back up here.
Sounds good to me, man. I hope it helps.
Now, hopefully Retro's new video, hopefully that'll get you on up to 1,000, John. I'm always surprised though at how when you do these collabs with these bigger guys, I don't know, it just don't ever in my experience and in what I've seen so far, just don't never give as much of a bump as what you hope for. Like shoot with Brant, Brant linked my channel, gave me a shout out on at the end, and I still only got probably 80 or 90 subs from them. It wasn't that many.
But you got to think, most people don't make it to the end.
Yeah.
They should have put it more in the middle or in the beginning.
Well, I mean, even from the other people I've seen that have done collabs with big channels, it just, I don't know, it never helps out as much as you would think it does. I don't know why.
That's what I'm thinking, because they put it at the end. Most people don't really. Most videos that I'm watching, if I ain't or interested in the whole video, I'll at least watch the beginning, the middle, and the end.
But yeah, no, I definitely hope that it helps with getting y'all there.
Hopefully, it works out. I'm surprised they ain't already been monetized a long time ago, honestly.
What's that?
I'm surprised Small Chargers ain't been monetized a long time ago. When you showed me, I figured as soon as I seen them and actually seen who they were and all that shit behind it, that they were already a big channel and shit.
Right.
They look like they were supposed to be.
Man, I swear too. Well, I swear once you get monetized, the YouTube, I think YouTube starts screwing with you. I think they start limiting how much your videos are getting shown to folks. Because my view counts ever since I've gotten monetized have dropped big time.
Do you think they want to pay you money?
Exactly.
Hell no. You got to earn it.
But I've noticed that looking at my impression, I don't get near the impressions that I used to. They're not showing it to near. They're not showing my thumbnails to near as many folks. And then in return, I'm not getting as high view counts.
I've been doing better with the TikTok. I think at 1,500 is whenever they actually start. I don't know about paying, but I think it does something.
10,000. You gotta get 10,000 on TikTok and Facebook.
They said 1,500 and you get the a certain amount of views, but it's got to be an amount of every 1,000.
You're right. You're right, John. I mean, I have slowed on putting out content a lot since then. But heck, on the stuff I have put out, I mean, just looking at the analytics, I mean, impressions are down big time, big time on each video. But I mean, winter definitely is definitely a slow time for what all of us are doing for fishing and everything. It's a slow time for everybody. I mean, even if you look at the big guys and everything, their views are down this time of year. I mean, obviously. My new rig video still gets a few hundred views a day.
Damn.
It does, man. It's crazy.
For real?
Shoot, it gets like 300 or 400 views every day.
Trying to figure this out.
Hey, I've got some pretty good video ideas for this coming up year though. But I mean, maybe once spring gets here and I get to rolling a little bit better, I've got some pretty good ideas that I think can do well. Some of them are going to involve Mr. Yee Yee fishing. There, it's going to involve having him here for some stuff. What's that?
You probably can't read it.
I can't see that.
It says the money you earn will depend on the number of people who have seen it. TikTok begins paying you starting from 1,500 followers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was 10,000 for them.
Oh, TikTok pays around 100 for every 10,000 followers for live shows.
Shoot, man, I need to get more active then. I'm only about 400 away, 300 something away.
You start getting paid more when you have like live shows with that many people watching.
I need to get active on TikTok in that case, because I hadn't really been active and I've gotten to over 1,100. Just
they don't pay it. Don't. It says that every 1,000 views you're getting like 2 to 4 cents.
I see you being TikTok famous.
No, I'll just
Y'all gonna see me dead here in a minute because I've seen a couple texts come across from my wife on here, and I got my phone sitting here being my camera, and I hadn't answered her, and it just ain't gonna be good.
Was she at work?
No, she's in the living room watching TV, and I don't know what she has sent to me, but she's probably on the verge of killing me.
Well, I'll text her real quick, tell her about shut up. If she even answers my phone, she never even texts me back. Fucking asshole. She's like, you never talk to me. You talk to my husband more. Bitch, answer your phone. I call her, text her, never once get a reply. Maybe 2 weeks later get a reply.
This live video is not brought to you by Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, if you're looking for sponsorship opportunities and sponsorship for sponsor a little guy, Mr. Yee Fishing, he will be your guy.
Yes, sir. As long as it comes with me mixing Jack Daniels and Coke. Either the Crown and Coke or the Jack Daniels, and I got a fifth in the freezer of both. Uh-oh, somebody sent me a message.
Probably Savannah.
Oh,
Probably watching.
Bro, look, I have no minutes. I haven't had minutes in weeks. But soon as Small Water Charters texts me, it pops up. You see that?
Man,
I have no phone minutes.
John's got the connection.
It says Mama whooped my ass.
Is that what that gonna be your medal you get when you go down there?
Maybe.
You gonna get sent home with one of them stickers?
Yeah, it's going on the kayak. But hopefully I get to whoop their ass.
I don't know how we could do a like a little boat versus boat tournament with them though. I mean, it wouldn't be fair, man. We'd get stoned so bad. We'd get killed so bad.
No, not with Yee soft in the boat.
Yeah.
No, sir. I'll figure something out of that grass. If not, I'll go in and grab him my hand. We do need to get on some frogs, though. Mr. Small Water Charter, whatever.
What we'll have to do, I guess, we'll have to let you hop in the boat with John and them and do your little your little 1v1 with Miss Lindy on the boat with them. I'll just ease around the lake and fish.
No, it's got to be a 2 versus 2 in a boat, separate boats. That's what makes it harder. Because then we don't get no help from them, no secrets, no nothing. It's straight our skills.
You want it to be harder?
Yeah, I want to earn it. Because if I come up there in their area and show them how it's done, then it's well earned. Now, if I'm in a boat with him and he's showing me and telling me, he can go, oh, no, I told him to do this. I took him to the best spots. No.
Yeah, high hopes.
I'm earning it.
We're gonna be stuck up on a shallow spot somewhere, sitting there.
Now, that might happen. That's why one more thing I was thinking. We just follow them at a distance, but fish in different areas.
Because I doubt them lakes have any. I doubt they're gonna have any navigation charts on my fish finder for me to actually tell where I'm running.
But how far does it see out in front of you?
Well, I mean, that'd be when we're trolling. I mean, I'll be able to tell that.
Oh, you know when you're gas fired?
So when you're running, I ain't gonna have no clue. You'll be going blind.
It says, Rob, they will be stuck in
that.
hole at D-Land half the day. You better not let us get stuck in no hole. You might have to come jump in the hole and pull us out.
No, that's why we definitely gonna follow John to the spots. Troll around and fish the same type area and fish the same areas. We ain't just gonna be running blind.
He needs to like point us in certain directions, and we meet back in the middle. He said if your depth binder hits 0, it's too late then.
Right. I mean, by that point, the front of your boat's already up on the land.
Yeah, we done that in a pontoon one time back there at somewhere in Alabama with Mom's old friend. We were flying through there, and there was cows on the edge. As soon as we hit it, man, nothing but mud and everything went up in the air. We barely got out of there, and they had 4 250s on the back.
4 250s? What?
Yeah, that pontoon was loaded down with some motors. And it still barely got out of that mud. It was sunk.
I'll have to look at mine and see if it's got headwaters on it. I doubt that it does.
He said, y'all be just fine. Headwaters is 10,000 acres and was dry land when my Lawrence was programmed. Oh, you got a pontoon? I think I've seen that video.
You haven't been watching our crappie videos?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. Man, I've been completely off the face of everything. This furniture factory working 10 hours on this shit and then not being able to fish. It's kind of made me just want to throw everything in the corner and hide
We can't do that.
it. Yeah, having to get pissed off or looking at it is what sucks. I want to go use it. I'm telling you, weather has been terrible. I could have been fishing in the wind.
The only thing I can see, John, is that these new Lowrance units, they've got this, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a community map share deal. These Lowrances that I've got, both of them have, what's it called? It's live mapping. Like I can actually, if I'm idling around that lake, it makes a map of the depth contours of that lake as I'm going. But it's got an online community of other folks, different lakes that they fish. Their fish finders are also creating maps of those lakes as they fish them on that live mapping technology and uploading it to their database. So I bet you I can go on there and find a contour map that's been uploaded from somebody's unit on there.
What the hell's a waypoint?
I know it can.
Yeah, trim and throttle up. That's my kind of boating right there.
Yeah, have you ever seen that? You've seen that stuff that my fish finder can do, haven't you, Jake?
Man,
when you turn on that live mapping and it can create its own map.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, we gotta use it more. When we go to them deep ass lakes you talking about, we need to find rocks that's at like 50, 60 feet and drop some lures on top of them and see what happens.
I'm gonna look on there. I'm gonna look on the Lowrance live map thing. I bet you that somebody has I bet you their Lowrance has uploaded something from that lake.
At least we'll have, when we stay near them, we'll have somebody that knows the lake.
25 mile per hour speed limit on headwaters. Well, yeah, then I ain't even gonna get on it because I mean,
for real,
we'll be over that. Shoot, be over that speed in no time.
At 25 is slow. That's like idle.
I mean, it quite idle.
25 is slow. We will hold your hand. That slow, just about can.
What's that? There you go. What's top speed for that bass cracker in your small water? I mean, the thing's got to move pretty quick with that 115 on it, I would imagine. You can probably hit the mid 60s, can't you?
Yee! Randall, I ain't seen you in a minute. I can't wait to hit them grass patches though. See, that's the good part about hurricane though. I know where all the grass is, unless it has a bad storm, then it gets like random floating patches moved around. Then I know exactly where nothing but the mud is and the sticks, and then the grass.
52 loaded. I mean, that's moving though. I mean, that's all you honestly need to do anywhere.
Didn't yours hit 60? Didn't yours hit 60?
Oh, I tried to do more than 60.
Oh, well, the last boat I was in, we were going.
No, that daggum Triton's stupid, man. That thing. Let's see. What do they call what those Tritons do? They'll that one when I hit 62, it starts chine walking real bad. It starts chine walking. Yeah, chine walking from side to side, really, really bad. 62 is as fast as I'll go on that thing, and I back out of it.
What about the one you got now?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh. Hell. Why'd you do that?
It will do more. Tritons are notorious for that. That year model Triton hull is. They're well known for having that problem.
Hell. That's what happened to me and Christopher when we flipped that damn one bass boat he had out there. He was balling and trying to do donuts and then went across the little wavy parts and then tried to snatch it really hard again. That's where he was going really, really fast. And it started kicking side to side and it flipped over.
Yeah, you hit 62 on that Triton, it is gonna start doing that. 62 is the magic number where that thing starts chine walking like all get out.
You can ask Christopher. He lost all of his fishing stuff and everything. It threw me almost onto the bank.
I bet you can't get to 50 faster than I can. Hey, that boat, that Triton's the only boat that I've ever took full airborne. I mean, I've had that whole thing, motor and everything out of the water.
When did you do that?
It was 4th of July, when your mama was over here with, she had Kevin with her, and Kevin was riding with me.
Huh. I bet you about yourself.
Keith and them were in that pontoon boat, and I went past them, and I caught that wave just right, and that entire boat motor and everything came out of there, or out of the water.
Yeah, that Shiner guy, we were flying on some type of bass boat. That's as soon as he hit it and it went sideways and went doing that crap, it blew, flipped over, flung me way the hell away from that boat. Lost all the fish stuff, all the fish.
I said they wish they would have had a camera on their boat and they could have took a picture of me when I when I had that thing like that.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty awesome. I knew it as soon as it happened. I heard that motor as soon as that prop broke free of the water. I mean, you hear that motor just rev up. Just, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm out of the water.
That was pretty cool. And we got another bot. Why's always this weird ass spelling, dude?
I got a 175, John. 175. You probably still get me though on the start. I mean, I'm sure.
I'm gonna hit block user.
It's a bot. Take him out. Take him out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Eat him.
He's got yeet out.
Hit him with the long stick of the law.
I'm ready to get some frogs though. We cooked some frog legs not 3-4 nights ago.
Man, I'll tell you what I'm ready for. I'm ready for some daggum crawfish.
Hey, what's his name? Supposed to be buying some and bringing them down here, and we're cooking them. But this time I'm gonna do some magic. I'm gonna watch YouTube videos as I'm doing it.
Yeah, as I've learned how to cook my own crawfish, I've learned there's so many folks who I've eaten their crawfish before that they suck at cooking them. They don't
That's
know
why
what
I'm
to do.
watching YouTube.
I can make the best crawfish you ever put them lips on.
But y'all if you're not already here, then I'd have to do it. That's what I'm saying. I just don't trust the people that's gonna be down here. I'd rather watch a YouTube video and figure it out myself. I want them hot enough to burn your ass.
Man, I bought some of that stale cracker, some of his Cajun two-step seasoning too. That's some pretty good stuff.
Oh, that one guy that's got the Facebook videos?
Yeah, that does the TikTok, Facebook videos.
That's one of the dudes I was gonna look up of how he does his crawfish. And then there's another guy that I follow on TikTok. It's Shrimp Captain or something like that. And he's pretty cool too. He does a bunch of shrimp. I love shrimp. But he does crawfish and all that. When you go on TikTok, look him up. He's about to start doing his cooking live. He just started it and stuff. He's got his own mobile business, and I think he owns his own restaurant and something else.
I'm an idiot. I'll be cooking, and I'll decide I'm gonna put that two-step on something, and I'll be over here. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of that two-step.
The two-step.
You gotta say it. I mean, you watch Stale Cracker, you gotta say it when you're gonna hit your stuff up. When you're gonna put some two-step on it.
Oh yeah. What was that freaking sauce you bought on the way home from Florida?
That's the bomb.
Whew.
The bomb beyond insanity.
That motherfucker burnt my tongue.
That's
I
hot.
don't know how you do that. That was really hot. You see that one guy on TikTok that's taking the world's hottest shit, and then like putting them all together and eating it all at once, not even making a face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on TikTok, and that's nuts.
Well, at 10 o'clock, I'm getting up off of here. All my stuff's about to die anyway.
I just now got my phone back. It cost me $91 to fix the screen.
Heck, I hope my boat runs right. I ain't had mine out over on my boat side, and the only time I've taken mine out since I got my truck back, I took it to a lake where I can't run the gas motor except for taking it off the trailer and putting it back on the trailer. So I hadn't actually truly gotten to run it in a while. I mean, since like July. So tomorrow will be the first time that I've actually got it out somewhere where I really get to take it on a serious run. Get to make sure that it's still performing the way it's supposed to.
Oh yeah. I should have went today. I figured it's gonna be freezing balls the whole time. This wind down here is the problem. That wind was very, very nippy. It was burning my face just being out there a little bit with the kids.
We'll go out there sometime.
Definitely need to. And I'm gonna have a damn catfish rod bumping the bottom when you around trolling. If I hook in one of them 40, 50 pounder, that'd be a good video.
Yeah.
That's where that mom and that one dude always went, and he won tournaments out there catching 50 and 60 and 70 pounders.
All right, John. Good luck ice fishing. I don't know how you gonna find ice down there. And oh, y'all hadn't even been below freezing yet, have you? No.
Hey, hurricane, half of it was frozen. It wasn't no thick ice, but it was still frozen. I could have skipped a rock on it.
I'm trying to figure out how you and Parabellum found ice down there. I mean, we're talking about regular like water ice, right? That's made from water. What are we talking about?
A little bit of that tweaker slam, or tweaker twitch, whatever it is. I think for the last four days, it's been at nighttime under the 20s. I think the coldest got to like 11 or 10.
Yeah, I mean it's gotten down to like 19 or so. It was like the coldest it's been here.
Yeah, it got cold, especially that one night with the snow. I actually thought there was going to be ice on the roads. Coldest I've been in a while.
What pisses me off is the timing of each one of these cold fronts we get. Every daggone one of them, man, is hitting on the weekends.
Yep, that's exactly what I was telling Bailey.
I work all through the week, and then Friday night or Saturday morning, a daggone cold front decides to blast through every time.
I can screenshot my weather right now and show you. Like our weather is a little different than y'all's at all times.
It ain't much different. I mean, you're just a little bit colder than us, but I mean, y'all get the fronts right before we do.
And plus every weekend down here it's fucking
Pisses me
raining.
off that every one of them is on the weekend. Though. I mean, nothing wants to hit during the week.
Yeah, the weekend's supposed to be the 40s, but today and tomorrow is supposed to be 55 and 51.
Well, I'm out of here. You out of here too?
I guess there's only two people in here.
We'll see how y'all next time. I don't know if we'll go live or not next week, but if Mr. Yee wants to, we will.
It's up to you, man. I'm always ready. I just been kind of slacking. Hopefully
I'm good with getting back doing it again. I mean, we'll probably keep doing it on your channel because I mean I'll probably have another video up this week, but just to keep something going on your channel to keep you active.
That'd be cool.
I mean, I don't need to watch hours. I don't need anything from it.
Yeah, he's still talking about the ice at. He said we're gonna be on the ice by 1.
I have no idea.
The hell are you talking about? Y'all got an ice fishing ring in there?
Now you got to go back and watch some of their crappie fishing videos though. The past couple trips they took out there, they caught some stud crappie.
Oh, the biggest crappie I ever caught was like 2.5 pounds. You just about
They had a 2-pounder about on one of their videos.
Man, that's the biggest I've ever caught though. And I caught him on a bass lure.
But all right, y'all, we out of here for tonight, and we will see y'all next go round.
Appreciate y'all actually coming in though. Yee!
All right, we'll see you, man.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.